ACCANO, I'm one of the co-founders of ACCANO. We did come together as a group in 2011 because we realized that there was a gap. And the gap that was there was for like-minded people who shared the same culture, the same heritage, to have an opportunity and a space where they could come together to support each other, come together to celebrate together, come together just to do stuff that people would love to do. So when we got together, we charted our way forward and we asked ourselves, what would be the best way to do it and what are the things that we really needed to do? So we got a small committee going in 2011 and we thought, you know what, let's start it as a social group because there was that gap and that need to connect among ourselves, which was lacking here, and that's how we came together.
ACCANO is ACCANO, which stands for African Caribbean Canadian Association of Northern Ontario. ACCANO, for me, ACCANO is something that we cherish. The group got started in 2011 with a few of us, and to be where we are now is so satisfying, fulfilling, and exciting. The tagline is bringing people together, and literally that's what we do actually. Just try to create space and opportunity and platforms for people to work together, share together, whether it's food, music, culture. So Black History Month event, well, Black History Month is Black History Month. It's known around the world. So we take advantage of that opportunity in order to connect ACCANO to that experience. So our group in town, we have members from all over the place, whether it's the college, whether it's the university, and there's, of course, a very strong community presence.
When I got involved in ACCANO, we used to plan different kinds of events on campus, and there was a group outside the university community where they were involved in planning events for newcomers from different diverse backgrounds. So I got interested in that, and originally my twin brother was the one who was already actively involved, so he kind of pulled me into it, and I just was interested, so I just started volunteering my time helping out the group.
I found out about the group when I was in school. When I came here in first year, I didn't know any African events, and then in February they had an event in Grand Gardens, and I went to it and it was amazing. And I went to the second year. That's when I met Jane Omolo, who's the president of ACCANO, and she invited me to volunteer for the group, and now I'm the secretary of ACCANO, and it just feels amazing to be part of it. The main idea for ACCANO is to bring people together, make people okay. I feel at home with ACCANO, so I feel like when you have no connection to the place you're at that moment, ACCANO is the best place to be at. Like the group, everybody, the food, everything is just amazing with it.
We have grown from just having a potluck at the Sioux Community Career Center, moving on to Sioux College, and because we're in Sioux College for about 2 years, and the numbers were growing from 30 to 50 to when we realized that we are hitting 100 people, we decided maybe it was time to have a formal dinner. So we booked the Grand Gardens. We didn't know how many people would come. We booked the smallest room at the Grand Gardens because we weren't sure that would fill that room. But to our surprise, the room was full, it was packed, all the tickets were bought, and we even had to beg to create extra room so that would accommodate more people. And we have grown from there. Last year we were at the mill, and if I'm not wrong, we were about 330 people there last year.
I remember when I joined them in 2015, we had probably like 5 or 6 sponsors and partners. But this year, I think we have about 10 sponsors and partners. It's very friendly and it's very welcoming. I remember when I first came here, I felt so at home. I've had a lot of pressures that I should leave the city, that I should go to probably big, most international cities. When we came into a city, we always want to, there's always this pressure going to the bigger city in southern Ontario. But I just have this pull, something holding me back in the Sioux. The love is there. It's a great place to actually discover who you are. So I would say I love the city so much, and the support we've received from the city is tremendous. I mean, you need to see year in, year out, our tickets have been sold out. And what's the population of the black people of race, people of color in the zoo? Probably we're now up to 300. And year in, year out, we've been sold out 2 weeks to the events. Who are the remaining buying the tickets? Caucasians, Europeans, Asians, and what have you. So we've enjoyed a great deal of inclusivity in the city, which is what we are preaching to.
Our members are always consistently volunteering in different areas, and we have been always looking for an opportunity or a different way that we can recognize the work that they're doing within the community. Off of my head, I know that there is a student award, and then there is, actually I can't remember the other 3, but there's 4 of them. And it's just trying to find a way to recognize the effort of the ACCANO members that have been working so relentlessly over the past 4 years. When we look at where we started and where we are, it's unbelievable too. I was just looking at the objectives and the mission that we had set ourselves out to be, and I was saying to Jane, it's time for us to sit down and relook at this, because I think that we have accomplished the things that we have set out to do. So I mean, it's really exciting to be a part of that, and it's good. I really am appreciative that Honda has stepped forward to sponsor these awards, because we've been trying to find a way to recognize, people who have, our people who have been contributing significantly to the growth and the expansion of the group.
Great Lakes Honda decided to get involved with different ventures like this about 4 years ago when it was Passport to Nudity, and it has grown since then, and ACCANO got involved, and so Great Lakes Honda decided to just continue the sponsorship, because we truly believe in giving people opportunity and how we like to involve ourselves in the different community events as well.
It's a good thing to volunteer, first of all, because that's the way you get your foot into the door. That's how you network, that's how you meet other people. And if you want to try or get to know different cultures, it's the first way to do it, because it's better to know the unfamiliar than to assume. So that's what I'll advise.
If you are interested in getting contact with ACCANO, we have email address. First of all, you can just shoot us an email at accano.com, or you can visit our Facebook page at ACCANO Canada. So go on there, send us a friend request or anything like that, and someone will definitely get back to you.
We are pretty much always available to assist, so don't feel free to approach any of us.
No excuse. Don't tell me I didn't tell you.
ACCANO, bringing people together.